Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. As we get closer to the reveal of the Nintendo Switch 2, fans are on the edge of their seats, hungry for any scrap of information about the next big thing from Nintendo. And guess what? We've just gotten some huge news straight from Nintendo itself that might make you even more excited about what's coming next. On October 5th, Nintendo President Shuntaro Furukawa took to Twitter to drop a major announcement. The Nintendo Switch 2 will have backwards compatibility with the original Switch. That's right, your whole library of Switch games is going to carry over to the next-gen system. And while this isn't exactly a full console reveal, it's a game changer that has a lot of implications for the future of Nintendo. I have to say, I'm so pumped about what's happening with the Nintendo Switch 2. This recent announcement about backwards compatibility is such a huge deal, and honestly, it's making me even more excited about the future of the console. The fact that Nintendo has confirmed the Switch 2 will allow us to carry over all our Switch games is such a smart move. I know I've invested a lot of time and energy into building up my game library, and knowing I won't have to leave those games behind makes the transition to the new console feel so much smoother and more exciting. Now, this news is definitely exciting, but also not entirely surprising. If you've been following the rumors, backwards compatibility has been a hot topic for a while, but just because it was expected doesn't mean it's any less important. For those of us who've invested hundreds, maybe even thousands of hours into our Nintendo Switch libraries, knowing those games will carry over to the Switch 2 is a huge relief. Think about it. The original Switch has been a massive success. It's sold over 125 million units, and it's home to some of Nintendo's best games ever. And now, with the Switch 2, Nintendo has ensured that no one will have to leave all those beloved games behind. You'll be able to jump right into your existing collection with ease. This is great news for current Switch owners, and it sets up the Switch 2 to hit the ground running when it releases. Honestly, backwards compatibility was almost a necessity. Nintendo needed to make sure that Switch owners wouldn't feel like they're losing their investment in their game library. If the Switch 2 didn't have this feature, it could have alienated a lot of fans. But with this move, Nintendo is showing just how much they care about their fan base. And that's not all. I'm also pretty relieved that the new system will support Nintendo Switch Online, which could mean a whole new wave of classic Nintendo games on the Switch 2. Imagine having even more retro titles to enjoy. Maybe even from older consoles like the GameCube or DS. That would be incredible. I love the idea of continuing to get access to those old school games, and I can only imagine how awesome it will be to have them all at my fingertips on the new system. Along with the backwards compatibility news, Furukawa also confirmed that Nintendo Switch Online will continue on the new console. That means all the classic games you've been enjoying through NSO will be available on the Switch 2 as well. Plus, Nintendo could expand this service further. Imagine access to more retro titles and maybe even games from other systems like the GameCube or DS. That would be massive for players who love the classic library. Not only will the Switch 2 have a robust game library right from the start thanks to backwards compatibility, but Nintendo's ongoing commitment to NSO could make the Switch 2 the ultimate console for all things Nintendo. Old and new players alike will find tons of reasons to jump in right away. And that's a big deal, especially when a console is trying to follow up the success of the Switch. The Switch has seen 7 years of amazing, record-breaking success, and the Switch 2 has some big shoes to fill. But with backwards compatibility and the continuing presence of Nintendo Switch Online, Nintendo is setting the stage to make the transition to the new console as smooth as possible for fans. And let's face it, we all know that fan-favorite titles will still be a huge part of the equation. So while we don't have the full details on the Switch 2 just yet, we are starting to get a pretty clear picture of where Nintendo is headed. And honestly, this backwards compatibility news makes me feel a lot more confident about the future of the platform. Whether you are a new player or a long-time fan, it is looking like the Switch 2 is going to be a great place to be. Overall, I'm definitely excited. Backwards compatibility, continuing the NSO service, and the possibility of even more retro games make the Switch 2 feel like the ultimate Nintendo machine. Sure, there's still a lot we don't know about the Switch 2, but with each bit of news like this, I feel more and more confident that it's going to be an amazing experience. Nintendo has proven time and time again that they know how to make consoles that not only deliver on gaming quality but also foster a sense of community. I'm all in, and I can't wait to see what else is in store. And I can't wait to get my hands on the new console when it releases. So what do you think about the Switch 2's backwards compatibility? Are you excited about carrying your games over, or are you still waiting for more details before making the jump? Let us know in the comments below. And if you want to stay up to date on all things Nintendo, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next video. Until then, happy gaming.